Welcome to Sosin Classes Economy Through Vocabulary series. The word we are going to see today is Basel Accords. Now what is this Basel Accords or Basel norms? What is this Basel? Basel is actually a city in Switzerland wherein there is an international organization called as the Basel Committee on Banking and Supervision. Now, what is this international agency, Basel Committee on Banking and Supervision? It is the institution that gives the best practices, the rules, the banking rules and regulations for all the member countries so that, we have the best banking practices across the world. So these reforms or these norms have been designed to improve regulation, supervision and risk management in the banking sector. Why do we say risk management? Because banks' primary objective is to accept deposits and give loans, and loans is always a risk. So how do they manage the risk? The risk should be minimum. So how do they do that? So these norms guide banks to maintain these risks, to keep their risks low. So that is the reason we are saying these norms regulate, they help in supervision and they help in risk management. So who needs to follow these norms? All the member countries need to follow these norms, and India is also the member of the Basel Committee. So who represents India in the Basel Committee? It is RBI, the Reserve Bank of India. So all the norms that is specified by the Basel Committee, RBI has to follow these norms, which means RBI in turn guides or imposes these norms on the banks. The next question that comes is, why should India follow these norms? Because we are part of the Basel Committee and we get international recognition when we are able to be associated with such international institutions. India being a developing country today, the world is looking at us for investments, the world is looking at us as because we are one of the fastest growing economies of the world. So therefore, having best banking practices helps us to attract more investments and also gives us a global presence, and our banking sector has a global presence. Now, what is the purpose of these norms? It is to ensure that financial institutions, that is banks, have enough capital on account to meet obligations and to absorb unexpected losses. So, which means the risk is minimized. Right now, what is the current affair related to that is the Basel III norms. Basel I, Basel II, both talk about reserves. The Basel III norm is what we need to follow by March 2020. That's the target for India, that we have to follow the Basel III norm. Thank you. Keep watching more videos on sosinclasses.com.